Hi, I'm Shavina Ravikumar from DHCM2313. I'm here to present about Bhopal gas tragedy 1984. On December 2 and 3, 1984, a toxic gas leak occurred at the Union Garbage India Limited (UICL) pesticide plant in Bhopal, Madhya Pradesh. Methyl isonate (MIC), a highly toxic chemical, was released into the air due to poor safety protocol and equipment failure. The parties involved in Bhopal gas tragedy are Union Garbage Corporation (UCC), used-based company, parent of UCIL. Then Union Garbage India Limited (UCIL), Indian subsidiary operating the Bhopal plant. Third, Government of India, handle relief and legal response post-disaster. Type of disaster: industrial chemical disaster. Aftermath of tragedy: immediate over 3,000 people died within a day. Thousands were exposed to toxic gas, leading to long-term health problems. Long-term: over 15,000 estimated over the year. Chronic health issue and birth effects. Legal: UCC paid 470 million as settlement in 1989, but victims are argued it was insufficient. Legal battle continue over compensation and cleanup. Thank you.
Good morning, Miss. I'm Priyavashni, daughter of Kandidas from DSG 27C. Today I'm going to present about timeline of Bhopal gas tragedy that happened on 3rd December 1984. So first let's see before the disaster. On 1969, UCIL, which means Union Carbide India Limited, established the pesticide plant in Bhopal. On 1981, a plant operator dies from phosgene gas leak. On 1982, after several incidents happened, including a major phosgene leak and injured works. Next, the night of Bhopal gas tragedy disaster. On 2nd December 1984 at late evening, water entered a tank containing methyl isonate, is triggering a chemical reaction. The next day, 3rd December 1984 at early hours, approximately 40,000 of methyl isonate gas leaked from the plant. Morning, at the same day, at morning, thousands of people died immediately and many more are injured. After incident, 4th December 1984, a commission is appointed to investigate the accident. 3 days later, 7th December 1984, the chairman of Union Carbide, named Warren Anderson, is arrested in Bhopal and few days later he released on bail. And then 4 days later, 11th December 1984, CBI begins their inquiry. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Shania, daughter of Jairaj from Best 27C, and my ID number is DAC07222247. In this part of the presentation, I will focus on the root causes of the disaster, emphasizing human errors and management failures that lead to this tragedy event. The first is about human errors. Human errors refer to mistakes made by the plant operators, employees, and other personnel that directly contributed to the disasters. These errors significantly impacted the plant's operations and emergency response during the gas leak, leading to widespread harm. In human error, we have 4 main causes that lead to this disaster. The first point is inadequate training. The workers at the Bhopal plant were not sufficiently trained to manage hazardous chemicals like methyl isonate (MIC). They lacked a deep understanding of the chemical's properties and the necessary safety procedures required to handle it properly. This insufficient training made them ill-prepared to respond to emergencies, which contributed to their inability to prevent or control the gas leak. The second point is breakdown in communication. There are significant communication failures between plant operators and supervisors, as well as between different departments. Important information about equipment malfunctions and deteriorating conditions was not properly relayed or addressed in a timely manner. This breakdown in communication delayed the initiation of critical responses that could have minimized the impact of the gas leak. The third point is maintenance negligence. Routine maintenance at the plant was neglected, especially for vital safety systems. For instance, the refrigeration system meant to keep MIC at a safe temperature was in disrepair and not functioning properly. This lack of maintenance was a direct factor in allowing the dangerous condition that lead to the gas leak. The last point in human error is crisis mismanagement. When the gas leak began, the plant operators are slow to react and mismanage the initial emergencies. Panic and confusion lead to a failure to implement the necessary steps to contain the leak, such as shutting down the affected storage tank. As a result, the toxic gas was able to escape into the atmosphere and affect the surrounding areas. Let's see about the management failures. In addition to human errors, there are serious management failures at multiple levels of the company. These failures included decisions made by the leadership that prioritized cost savings over safety, resulting in a lack of proper safety infrastructure and planning. The first point is cost-cutting measures. Union Carbide's management implemented aggressive cost-cutting measures that reduced the plant's safety standards. Critical safety features such as the flare tower and the gas scrubbers were either under-maintained or removed entirely to reduce operational expenses. These cost-saving measures increased the risk of a disaster as the plant was left vulnerable to the equipment failures and hazardous chemicals leaks. The second point is inadequate safety systems. The plants lacked adequate safety system to deal with a potential gas leak. Important safety mechanisms like redundant flare towers and gas scrubbers are either ineffective or non-functional. Without these systems in place, the plant was unable to contain or neutralize the gas once the leak occurred. The third point is about failure in risk assessment. There was a failure by management to conduct a comprehensive risk assessment of the plant's operations and potential hazards. No proper emergency response plan was developed to handle a large-scale chemical leak, which left both the plant and community unprepared for such a disaster. This lack of planning and foresight contributed to the severity of the accident and its devastating impact on the local population. Furthermore, regulatory non-compliance management also failed to comply with essential safety regulations and industry standards. Regulatory bodies did not enforce safety practices strictly, and the plant's operations often bypassed established safety protocols. This disregard for safety regulations further increased the risk of an accident and contributed to the unsafe working condition at the plant. The last one is crisis management failures. After the gas leak happened, Union Carbide's management responded poorly to the unfolding crisis. There was a lack of transparency and accountability in the aftermath, with delayed efforts to inform the public and the authorities about the full scale of the disaster. The company's slow response to providing medical assistance and help to the affected population compounded the suffering of the victims and made the recovery process even more difficult.
Hi Miss, my name is Divya Bharti Vesami. Today I'm going to explain about improvement disaster management should be made following the accident. Dalam human error adalah 4. Yang pertama kali itu inadequate training. So improvement needed ialah comprehensive training programs dan juga regular referencer costs. Dan juga disaster management strategy ialah simulation drill and exercise dan juga evaluation and feedback. The second point is breakdown in communication. So the improvement needed is implement a reliable communication system and also establish clear communication protocols. The disaster management strategy ialah integrate communication network and also communication training. The third one is maintenance negligence. So the improvements needed is regular maintenance schedules and also automated monitoring system. So the disaster management strategy for maintenance negligence is maintenance audit and also incident analysis. We should analyze the incident. The last one is crisis mismanagement, which is we should the improvement needed ialah develop and test emergency response plan and also crisis management training. So we should do crisis management training in every company to prevent from the incident. And also the disaster management strategy is post-incident reviews and public communication. So we should do more communication with public to prevent from the incident.
Hi, my name is Nagadevi Murugan from batch 27C. Today I want to present about improvement management should be made, cost cutting measures, prioritize safety over cost, safety budget allocation, disaster management strategy, cost benefit analysis, regular audits. The next point is inadequate safety systems, upgrade safety infrastructure, redundancy and backup system, disaster management strategy, safety system inspection, technology integration. After that, failure in risk assessment, comprehensive risk assessment, scenario planning, disaster management strategy, risk mitigation plans, regular review, regulatory non-compliance, strict adherence in regulation, enhanced regulatory training, disaster management strategy, regulatory audits, documentation and reporting. And lastly, crisis management failure, develop and test crisis management plan, crisis management team, disaster management strategy, incident response drills, post-incident analysis.
In conclusion, the Bhopal gas tragedy of 1984, caused by a toxic gas leak from Union Carbide plant, resulted in thousands of deaths and long-term health issues. The causes included human error and mechanical failure due to inadequate safety protocols and poor maintenance. The disaster highlighted the need for stringent industrial safety regulation and corporate accountability, leading to significant legal action and ongoing environmental and health challenges. This tragedy underscored the importance of rigorous safety standards and ethical responsibilities in industrial operations. Thank you.